Hello and welcome back to One Day to Get 5 May for AP Precalculus. This is episode 35, and today I'm going to be doing a problem from Unit 3. Alright, so this problem is give an expression for cosine of sine inverse of x without using trigonometric functions. So, really, for things like this, they're kind of useful just to know, because if you just know it off the top of your head, it's only going to help you, right? And the answer is 1 minus x squared, okay? But I'm going to show that. Because when I saw this at first, I didn't remember. I knew it was something with square roots and square, but I didn't remember the exact expression. So I'm going to show you how I figured out myself, right? So we have cosine of sine inverse of x. This is what we want to find, right? Let's let y be equal to the sine inverse of x, okay? So we're asking cosine of y, what is that, right? Well, just based on the Pythagorean identity, this is just a definition. Sine squared y plus cosine squared y is equal to 1, right? That's one of the 3 Pythagorean identities. But how about, since we have a sine over here and a sine squared over there, maybe if we substitute that in, that would cancel, right? So this is sine squared of y. This is the same thing of sine y squared, right? So this is sine, and then substitute in for y. Sine of sine inverse of x squared plus cosine squared y is equal to 1, right? Now notice we have sine of sine inverse. If you remember, for inverse functions, f of f inverse of x is equal to f inverse of f of x is equal to x, right? When you compose them, they just yield the identity function. So these are going to cancel out, right? Just leave an x. So we have x squared plus cosine squared y is equal to 1. Now we're trying to get cosine of y by itself, so let's subtract x squared from both sides, right? So we get cosine squared of y is equal to 1 minus x squared. Okay, so let's take the square root of both sides to undo that squared. So we get cosine of y is equal to 1 minus x squared. And technically, it would be plus or minus, depending on, what quadrant you're in. Like if you're given tangent is positive, right? And sine, if you're trying to evaluate specifically, like cosine is this, and it really depends. But one second, I'm curious now. Yeah, no, I just graphed it, and actually, it's just the positive part. It's just, this is the equation for a semicircle, right? So it looks like when you graph y equals this, not cosine y, you get this, right? That's what this is over here, right? I think that actually makes sense, because you can't have, for sine inverse, it's only from 0 to pi over 2, right? I mean, 0 to pi. It doesn't include any negatives in it, so that makes sense. But, yeah. Or no, sorry, sine inverse, it's only from -1 to 1. And then, yeah. Alright. Anyways, I hope that you have a good day, and I hope that you found the video helpful.